In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a simple strategy using very basic beginner level concepts that allowed me to capitalize over $7,000 in profit in this particular session. Now, the purpose of this video is to show you that trading doesn't have to be complicated, and by following just basic entry-level trading concepts can make you money in these markets. As we do with all of our videos, we're going to share with you our live trading footage and results, breaking down my strategy. So with that being said, folks, let's hop into the charts. So if you have any questions or need help, feel free to comment down below, and you can also reach me more directly. I answer all of my messages. You can message me either via email or Telegram. All of my official contact information can be accessed down below. And while you're down there, be sure to check out our valuable trading resources, including links to free demo accounts, brokers, and prop firms that I use specifically for trading gold that provide various benefits, including up to 90% payouts, our VIP signals chat, so you can follow, copy, and profit from my own personal trades, auto trading, where the trading is done for you, allowing you to earn passive profits in the markets. And we also have our trading group where I personally teach how I trade these markets, as I'm about to show you today, so you can learn and make money as you are learning and improving on your skills. Again, all of that and much more can be found down below. So when I talk about basic trading concepts, what does that even mean? Well, we think about trends, we think about support, we think about resistance, right? These are the building blocks of technical analysis. And in an industry such as trading, where there's a lot of emphasis on institutional concepts and more advanced verbiage, obviously this could be a bit intimidating and overwhelming for beginners. So what I'm going to show you here, folks, is an example of patience, waiting for markets to reach one of these levels of support or resistance, and taking action when price reaches those levels for our trades. Now, the trade setups that we're going to be focusing today were a pair of sells in this area of the market between 26.59 and 26.62. with targeted take profit levels of 26.38. So based off of our entries between 2659 and 2662, we're expected to capitalize on a 200 pip move. Now, when we look at the current structure of the market, the structure is bullish and has been bullish for a few days. So if the structure is bullish, why were we looking for sells in this region? For a couple reasons. For one, when we zoom out, we can see from our point of entry, price is approaching a key level of current resistance that served as price support and resistance in other areas. So let's draw this out here. From our point of entry, right here, if we were to drag this level of current resistance all the way across, this aligns as a key level of prior resistance, support, and minor resistance here. Not to mention that from its most recent touch point from our entry, which is located right over here, as price broke through and retested this level, we had an impulse move to the downside. So because of these parameters, this is a significant level. And a very basic concept of trading is we buy at levels of support and we sell at levels of resistance. Support is an area where price can bounce up, and resistance are levels in the market where price could be potentially pushed down to lower levels. Now, we can also confirm this level on higher time frames, such as the 4-hour, where at our point of entry, we can look back, again, served as resistance here, support here, and resistance here. But there was one other variable that caught my attention, which is why we took advantage of these sells, and that is from our first point of entry at 2659, the RSI is fully extended in its overbought region. Now, I don't really use the RSI in this manner of overbought and oversold, but this caught my attention because we were starting to see not only an overextension in this overbought territory, but we can also see a bearish divergence. What is a bearish divergence? We have price creating higher highs, higher high, but in the same region, the RSI is creating lower highs. So when we come down to our entry time frame, you can see that is also confirmed on the lower time frame. Price is creating higher highs, but the RSI in that same region is creating lower highs. So we took our initial entry at 2659 and our second entry at 2662 once we had the divergence confirmation. As the trade played out, price came down to our take profit target level at 2638 for over 200 pips, allowing us to capitalize over $7,000 in profit from these positions. Why was 2638 our take profit target? Because as we could see from prior structure, we have a pivot point in the market that created a minor level of support that was prior resistance right before price shot up to our resistance level. And by the way, we actually called out this setup for our students and members within our VIP. We actually called out this trade as a sell limit a couple of hours before price even reached this level. As you can see from the timestamp, we called out this trade at 9:20. So if we look at the chart at the time that we sent out the signal, price was right here. A couple of hours later, price came up, activated our first entry. Shortly after that, our second entry was activated at the 2662, allowing our students to capitalize on multiple take profits of over 200 pips. This is to show you that these are not just random trade setups that I talk about in my videos. These are trades that I personally take and also share within our trading community. So to recap, what we have done here, ladies and gentlemen, is we're just combining multiple levels of confluences using basic entry-level trading concepts to identify our trade entries. First thing we did was waited for price to reach this level of resistance. Why was this resistance? Because it was prior resistance here, which also served as prior support, and minor resistance. Confirming this level of resistance with our RSI showing overbought conditions with an added confluence of bearish divergence. Combining these elements together, all the more reason indicating to sell at this level, and that's exactly what we did. An A+ setup that myself and our students were able to capitalize on. Trading does not have to be overcomplicated. Keep it as simple as possible. Find yourself a rules-based system for your trade entries and stick to it. And above all else, be patient. Don't rush your trades. Wait for markets to provide you with the proper setups. And when they do, take action. This is one of the many concepts that I teach within our trading group, alongside with dedicated modules on my own personal strategies on how I trade gold, as I shared with you today, allowing beginners and struggling traders to make money as they are learning and improving on their trading skills. So if you want to learn more about our trading group and our VIP trading room, you can visit our website or click the links down below in the video description.
All right, traders, that concludes our video for today. Hope you gained some value. Again, if you have any questions, reach out anytime. Don't forget to check out our trading resources down below in the video description. If you want to watch any of our recent uploads, you can check out these recommendations. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.